Welcome back to the first episode in the new series Road to V11. In the last episode, we were able to go and send Naughty Karate, which is the first V10 that I've been able to climb, and that was pretty sick. It's a little anticlimactic that it was only like 2 or 3 episodes, but it's just kind of the way that it ended up happening. So this new series is basically going to be the same format, except the only big difference is I don't really have a V11 in mind that I'm really trying to send right now, so first priority is probably just going to be getting more volume and skill along with strength, so trying to get some more 9s, 10s, there's even some 8s and some 7s that I'm really psyched on that I want to try. So the timeline for this video is going to be a little bit weird because these clips are from a while ago. Basically right after I ended up sending Naughty Karate, we ended up helping out Forerun for the competition at our gym, and so that basically required climbing pretty hard for 4 days in a row, and then that was also right after trying to kind of peak for climbing outdoors to go and send the 10. And so with all of that happening all at the same time, with the addition of finals week for the end of the term, definitely was taking a big toll on my energy. So then after all of that, body was pretty destroyed, and I'm in the middle of taking a deload right now. Next video after this one will be a lot more actual training. This video is pretty much just going to be trying to send every single boulder on this new set. Well, I guess this old set at this point, but this was the first day, I think, after it got put up. Originally, the objective was trying to flash every single boulder, and you'll see how that went. So right now, kind of getting up to, I think this was around V4, maybe V5, and so far flashed everything. And I thought this boulder right here was really, really cool, especially if you climbed it, or if you recognize it just by looking at it. This is a off the wagon replica, which I thought was super cool, because I feel like I haven't seen a whole lot of replicas in this gym. And obviously it's quite a bit easier than the real thing by probably about 10 grades or so, but still really cool, and it climbed pretty fun. Now getting into this V4, this one was pretty techy, and I'm pretty bad when it comes to technique when it's balancy like this on, especially kind of I mean the holds are good, but as my skin is just always horrible, I was sliming out, which is pretty bad on this day especially. So you can see I fell off, I didn't get the flash on that one, and here I am trying it again using similar beta again, and I'm really just struggling to go and find the balance shifting over here because the hand switch, I'm just not having my body position in the correct spot, so my weight's just throwing me out. But then on this next attempt, I saw that the footholds over on the left were actually really in-cut, so I wanted to just try going out to them immediately, and I was actually pretty surprised. It was a lot easier than I think the intended of going up right and having to traverse back left. And then moving on to this white one, this one ended up getting V5, but I thought it was actually pretty difficult. All the holds are dual-tex, and you can really see in the beginning I'm really trying to take it pretty slow. I don't want to slip off on my flash go. Throwing the right hand out, this is definitely the worst hold so far. It's pretty thin, and you have to get this high left toe, just barely getting into the textured part of the hold. And for this next part, I really didn't know what the beta was, so I was kind of trying everything. You can see me getting pretty bunched up here. But I ended up deciding to go for this beta instead, coming into this kind of dynamic catch. And luckily that ended up working, and I was able to get the flash on it. Moving on to this yellow one, I kind of realized just how much information I feel like I always want to cram into these videos, because even though I feel like 10 minutes is quite a while to go and be talking for, somehow I always feel like I'm running out of time to say things. But at the same time, I feel like if it's just 10 minutes of continuous talking, that might be a little bit too much commentary. Trying to find the balance can be kind of difficult. I really like this yellow one, even though I'm really struggling on it. I kept just slipping off every little hold because there's not a whole lot of surface area for your hands, especially where my right hand is right now. Even though that hold is huge, you're crimping on not a whole lot of surface area, so you can go and just slime off it pretty easily. But I thought the movement was really cool, and I thought this position right here that it throws me into with that high left toe was really cool. And that move right there, going right hand out to that, took me a lot longer than I really feel like it should have, because I was trying to throw for it, but I realized it was a lot closer than I actually thought it was, so I could just reach up and grab it. I definitely think the heat of the gym was not helping me out at all on this day. So as you can see, I was chalking up mid-climb, and I definitely think that helped because I was losing pretty much all my chalk halfway through this climb. And after basically 1,000 different foot moves, finally went out to the last hold, and definitely was not a jug. It was pretty flat, and matching it felt pretty precarious, but I was able to finally send it. And now moving on to this green one. This was, I think, the only 6 that ended up getting set on this wall, and it's the only problem that I have left to do, and then I have everything on this set done. Also, feel free to leave any suggestions for any V11s that you guys think would be cool to try. Preferably something relatively close to Oregon, but even something over in like Leavenworth or Bishop that you think is just really, really cool. I'd love to go and see the suggestions. I was really struggling to get this foothold to go and feel good. Felt like I couldn't step up through it. So I ended up trying to do this high step beta, and unfortunately I fell on my flash go. But this time I tried to be more explosive, getting my foot up, and I was able to go and send it.
Oh yeah, locked in. Tommy's about to go insane with style on this. Jeremy got the heel. He crossed, he's gonna let go of that heel, put it to himself. Got loose a little bit too much. Boom, go for the heel hook. Match.
I think just skip it, actually.
stayed until this long, thank you for watching, and if you have any ideas on what you want to see in the series, then drop a comment below. Thank you.